Okay. 3, 2, 1. Everybody, I'm Omega casting with Zero Lambda for the day-night show matches. Tonight we have Bertrang versus GhostGambit. So GhostGambit, I'm sure most of you are familiar with, as he's been playing quite a bit over the past couple months. Bertrang, however, is a name that some of you may not remember. He has actually been here a long time ago. He used to play, like, how long ago was the last time you were here?
Probably a year and a half to 2 years ago.
Yeah, something like that. Basically, this is like one of the original people. So this is fantastic to have him back. So, yeah, pretty much the way this works should be almost identical to the way you remember. It's been slightly streamlined. Let's just put it that way, which is good for all involved. But
Right.
however, the usual stuff is the same. This is a best of 3 as always. So for the first match. And we use the ladder map pool like we always do. And we still do vetoes more or less the same way. But first of all, we have 4 fun questions. Our questions today. First, your rank, specifically your league in StarCraft 2, the race that you're going to play in StarCraft 2, the region that you typically play on, and finally, favorite WCS player right now. You may also choose from the Korean leagues.
For the eliminated players.
So you can count anybody who was playing today and hasn't been eliminated in the round. It has been eliminated in the round of 16. Sure, why not? In fact, you could just be like favorite pro in general if you want. I don't know.
All right.
But let's have Bert start.
Oh goodness. Okay. Well, right now I'm Plastic League. No, not really. I'm silver. On my way to gold. Hopefully in the next few days. So
Nice.
yay. I used to play as Zerg 2 years ago. Got kind of sick of having to remember to spread creep and just all that shenanigans. So I switched to Terran because they're OP. For the last 10 months, I've been playing on the European servers because I've actually been in the Middle East, and that's the best connection I could get.
Mhm.
They aren't very good players, so I haven't really, I don't think, evolved as a gamer as much because, like, there are some really good European players, but as a whole, it's not like playing on, like one of the Asian servers where it's just like you're always playing against a good player.
Sure.
And I really haven't been watching WCS recently, so I don't really have any answer for my favorite professional player right now.
That's fair.
Unfortunately.
That's fine, given the circumstances.
Yeah.
We'll just flip it over to Ghost then.
I'm GhostGambit. I am Gold League Terran on the North American server and Gold League Random on the EU server. I just started playing Random for fun on the EU server and got into Gold, so that's fun. Favorite WCS player right now? For me, it's really a toss-up between Polt and Tasia. I love watching those two guys play.
Yeah, that's a good answer. They're really excellent. They're very exciting to watch as well. Before we move any further, I won't torture him and make him answer again. Chat by now knows what Zero's answer is. Yeah.
But some people haven't heard Zero's answer.
Oh,
Me.
Okay, we'll give you a clue. Today, the people that played in WCS in the group was Group H.
Yep, it was Group H.
We had Wellmu, Huck, Max said, and Igus. So which one do you think it is?
There you go. Yeah, let's have him guess.
Yeah, that's helpful. Well, I got a 1 out of 4 shot. Let's start with Huck.
First one. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Huck got
He's the only one I knew.
Void.
Yeah, he got.
Hard.
Oh, Canada.
It was rough to watch.
Yeah, he got taken out pretty swiftly.
And it wasn't like one of those things where the other person just was just flat out better than him. It was more like they were inside his head the whole time. He would do something and they would they'd have the best positioning. They'd counter it in a specific way. It was like, oh, it was just kind of watching it. It wasn't like that. It was like they were just legit. They just legit knew what he was doing, and it was like, it's
Yeah.
and Syracuse making reference to funny things from yesterday.
Oh, Syracuse.
But yeah. Anyway, with that done, we will move on now to the map veto and map pick section of this. This is essentially the same as it was before, Burr, except that we pick all the way through. So there's no loser picking map thing anymore. It's just Ghost is getting ahead, but it's the same way as before. You just message me inside SC2 with a PM, rock paper scissors, and I'll tell you who won. Ghost has been so kind as to give me his first 9 options in case there are ties. So
I mean, last time,
Bert just put in rock 4 times. Anyway, Ghost gets it because the second entry was paper. So
oh no.
I'm using the ZRQ method. I learned this last week, and it went really well. So we tried it again.
Dude, he's even more efficient about it. He just takes the first letter from each and types them out as a single word on a single line. So I have to stare at it and be like, okay, which one's the third? All right.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So Ghost gets the option of vetoing first or second. If you veto first, and then we just go back and forth until we've gotten all the vetoes done, and then we go and continue until we have all the picks done.
We do it like the pro gamers.
Essentially. Pretty simple, really. So what would you like to remove? Or rather, do you want to remove something first, or would you like to do Bert?
I'm going to do first. I'm going to veto Inferno Pools.
All right.
And I will veto Deadwing.
Oh, bummer.
Done.
I'm going to get out Secret Spring.
Okay.
Expedition Lost.
Okay, that leaves us with Overgrowth, Vani, and Catalina. What would you like to play on first, Ghost?
Catalina.
And second? Hold on. Why is insert on? Don't delete things as I type them. It's good. Bert, what would you like to play on? Overgrowth or Vani for second?
Vani.
Okay. That makes our map order Catalina, Vani, and then Overgrowth. So we are set to go. This here. Okay. Good. Since Syracuse is asking, could you remind us once again what your races are?
Terran.
Ooh, TVT, and that was a chorus. I liked it.
There we go. That's actually very unusual. We, I think, may now have at least a plurality of Terrans in the show matches, which is never happened.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Terrans. I think Syracuse is probably the only one that's played recently. The rest have been mostly Zerg and some Protoss.
Ghost joined, Bert came back, somebody else switched to Terran, and then there's Dave Sprite.
So tell your Terran friends. Get in here.
So suddenly TVT's everywhere, which is awesome. It's great. I never saw this matchup before, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, my first show matches ever are against ZRQ and TVT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So much fun.
I think we went for like a year of Protoss versus Zerg, PPZ, PvP, CVC. Pretty sure.
Well, it's funny. It took us so long to get through mine and ZRQ's matches that I actually changed leagues in the middle.
Yeah, I remember that. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, Bert, he's only recently gotten to gold, so don't feel intimidated. You're about the same place.
So is everybody's accepted, right?
Yeah, I'm downloading because we're the first one.
Right, okay.
I never play.
Well, it's not just that. There's also the game hard interface, which I imagine getting into your computer.
I wish it would tell me you were downloading. The UI is kind of, I don't see the arrows.
Working on mine. In any case, we'll go ahead and get you guys out of Skype. This last bit is also important, though. If you lose, you have the option of coming back for the post-game interview. If you don't feel like it, you don't have to. But we're always happy if you do. So, good luck, guys, and see you in a bit.
Good luck. Have fun.
You as well.
There we go.
All right. Good luck, Omega. Let's do this.
Yeah. May we not have technical problems?
Good luck. Have internet.
Okay, good luck, have internet. Yeah, really. GLHI.
Yes. GLHB.
GLHA. Good luck, have adrenaline.
Adrenaline. Interesting.
But you will, no matter what.
Oh yeah, definitely. In this game. Knees weak. Arms spaghetti.
I never liked that song.
Nope.
Not even once.
You don't even like the mom spaghetti version?
No.
I'll have to link that to you later. It's
I've heard it.
It's a YTMND thing. It's amazing. The whole crowd goes spaghetti. Chris is laughing back there in the background. He knows what I'm talking about.
99.1, 99.2. We'll make it there one day.
Done 2 out of 4.
Yay! It'll load now. It never counts you.
So close.
An extra second, does it? Could be stuck. That would be bad.
No. Give it just another. Yep. No. Remake. So what do we got? First one is Catalina.
Yeah, it's Catalina.
Looking this thing. There we go. Now that it's downloaded, it should work.
Monosaurus, our plan is actually to play Heroes after this. So if you want to join us, it's totally cool.
Yep. We will be playing Spaghetti.
So it's been a few days since we played. Are we going to go straight to our mains, you think?
Yeah.
We'll play some Nova. We'll play some Vala.
I might.
We'll shoot people.
Depends on the dailies.
Oh, that's true. We actually have to complete them or we start losing out on gold at this point.
Oh, I'm just sad. I hope that she's not free this coming week. Oh, I hate it because it's... I mean, it's okay. Everybody should have a chance, but then we get in game and it's like, no, there's this guy over there that just picked, and it's like, no, come on, we need that staple damage in that corner of the team, and we're not getting it.
Yeah. I've found that out too, just playing a lot of Nova lately. It's like, man, this character is very hard if your aim is bad.
Yeah.
Because you don't do damage ever.
Yeah, I miss Qs a lot.
Now we all do. I mean, it's so hard. But, oh, this is not good. Hold on a moment.
Okay.
I will pop out.
You know what? This is what happens when you say that there shouldn't be any difficulties of the technical variety.
Yep.
Things break.
Yep. That's okay. If I say it enough times, it'll also correlate to working eventually.
Yeah, the inverse, law of inverse. Waiting for party 1 out of 3. I have a feeling it's probably me. I may have just created
I
a
just
lobby.
straight up left the party and went off and made a lobby.
Okay, try again. There you go. Okay. Sorry. I am alive. Oh.
Goes. They already invited him and then he invited him again. There we go. Where'd Bert go?
He's energy now.
What? He's energy?
Yes. Oh, wait. It says energy in my list, and then it says Bert when I suggest him.
Weird. One Mila, blah blah blah. And derp. Be derp.
Derp. Derp, derp.
Derpy.
Derpy, derpy. Okay.
There's so many team names in this thing now. Holy
I know, it's amazing. I still need to send him an email,
yeah.
see if we can get the Showmatch logo in there.
That would be nice.
That'd be sick.
I don't have to do anything else anymore, right?
No.
No. Ah,
It's all set.
awesome.
Stronger team colors are set. We're good to go.
So it looks like they're both ready.
Mm-hmm.
So derp.
The first map, Catalina. Pretty standard squid. Well, not squid. It's actually octopus. Believe it or not, they are
Probably.
different.
I mean, it could be a 7-tentacled thing and just not be either.
Yes.
We don't know. I mean, nobody can see the other side of that thing's head.
Need to dig underground to do that.
I imagine the person that created this map was actually probably eating that salad dressing. That was the idea, because it's like, look at this map. It's essentially a bowl. It's got some greens on it.
And a little bit of seafood. Seafood
Yeah.
as garnish.
It's kind of what I'm seeing here.
Calamari. And why didn't they name it calamari?
There's probably another map called calamari at this point.
Maybe there is.
On the bottom right of the map, we have our purple Terran player hanging out from the Denik clan. It is Bert. There's no I in there. But it's the Dayneg clan, one of them.
Spawning in the north, slightly east position, is LTTB's GhostGambit, yellow Terran player. So yes, this is indeed a TVT. Your eyes do not deceive you.
That's the thing that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Apparently. Frequently now.
Pretty rare these days around these parts, but definitely nice to see it make a return. Oh no, he's building a supply depot.
Oh, they're both doing it at the same time.
Oh man, there's a crazy game right here. No, not really.
Okay, we're gonna be chilling out for a bit. Bert's already messed up his build order. Really?
How could you can't?
Oh, I guess he was slightly supply blocked from building an SCV too early. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at all.
No, we don't.
Oh no, never mind. I think he's going for an insanely early scout, or he's gonna put down a second barracks proxy yet. I'm not sure yet.
That would be a pretty crazy first game. First game back after a year and a half. Bert, one of the original patrons.
He's technically still been playing. Like, even though he said that they're not as good, he may be one of the only people in this who has had consistent practice over that period of time.
Oh yeah.
So even though he's silver, I don't count him as that. Are you kidding?
Yeah, no, he's probably, I mean, quite often over there on leave. Probably has a lot of practice in, definitely. Mechanics should be solid.
But now we're not seeing any shenanigans, and if he had any in mind, it's too late. He would have to put down a second bunker in his base. He does have earlier gas than Ghost by quite a bit here. So, interesting to see what he uses that for. Probably factory, I'm expecting. Ghost, let's see what he's going for. But the door was left open, so he's going to get to walk in and get tickled a little bit by this Marine. He's going to chase him around the base for a bit until he tickles him to death. Oh, wow, that juke. What? Is he going to get out? Okay, good.
Oh, no, he's stuck now. There's no going home from this.
Stay here. Stay in here, kid. Bert's getting a Reaper to do a little bit of later scouting than normal, getting the Marine first. A little bit unusual to see it done that way, but I mean, the principle still applies. He gets the Reaper over there, he gets to scout around with it, be annoying.
Yep. Yep. There's no. I don't think there's really an exact timing for that. I mean, unless you're shooting for a specific scout.
If you do it fast enough, you get it there, and there's maybe a Marine, and you can run around and kill something. Now that there's 2 Marines there going into this place with the Reapers, actually going to be a little dangerous. But it'll still give him information about the early command center, which he definitely needs to know.
Yep. Probably should figure that out real quick. Give him a little bit of a cue on what he needs to do.
Oh, sick. He's just going to walk up this way. He's thinking about it. There he goes.
There he goes. Is going to get full-on scout here. Going to see the singular gas.
No.
And straight down.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he sees the reactor rather than a tech lab, which is pretty useful information. He still hasn't seen the base, though. Uh-oh. I'm just going to get that SCV. Boom.
Leave you down.
Juice down this way. Really should check on the natural. Bert, meanwhile, has actually gone very quickly up to Marauders and is starting to build them out. He's got a barracks, and he's putting on a reactor onto that, as well as grabbing a factory. So it looks like we're going to see Bert as the aggressor in this game and try and get over to Ghost Space, do some damage, slow him down, and either pick up his own expansion or just straight up try to kill him with an all-in. Wait and see what this develops into.
Yep, he's got a tech lab too. That'll give him concussive shells. It's going to be great, especially if Ghost goes tanks. That's going to be easy to pick him off. Because Ghost is definitely dropping a factory. He's got 2 gases now. Probably going to see some mech play, at least.
Yeah, and as we were talking about before, Ghost is in gold. Strictly speaking, Bert's in silver, but he should be in gold. All things considered, he's just been playing on a different region.
Oh yeah, MMR decay is pretty brutal. Definitely.
Is it possible for it to decay down to bronze?
I think so, because I did, well...
I mean,
again,
did you stay there, or is it just...
No, it only took a few games to get past that. I'm pretty sure once the bonus pool kicks in and all that fun stuff, it evens out pretty quick. There's got to be some kind of inherent exponential decay rather than, you know...
Sure.
It approaches 0 but never reaches.
Oh, the Reaper's back and being irritating. He's gotten 3 kills. It's more than most Reapers will ever see. Up into the base now, and he's just going to leave. He's going to get away scot-free.
Nope.
Oh, no, he ran into Billy and Bob, who were just over here definitely doing their jobs and not taking a break. Definitely.
Denied his escape there. Ooh, so Ghost going right into Banshees with Cloak.
Well, you know what? I expected him to be the aggressor, but he's just actually going to keep this army back home. He's not going to push out with it. And yeah, it looks like Ghost is going to be the one to get out and do some damage first. Mm-hmm. And he's pretty... I think Bert's pretty decently prepared for a ground attack, but I think he's going to have trouble with this.
Yep, just a little bit. He's got a higher concentration of Marauders, definitely. With a little help, they can't shoot up.
All right. Yeah, so here's how this kind of works out. I mean, it's been so long since Bert's played, I can't actually remember what his record was at all. Ghost, on the other hand, he's been pretty successful in most of the matches he's been in so far. So he's in each of those games, he showed pretty strong macro backing to any of the builds he was going for. Not perfect, mind you, but he gets things out pretty close to their reasonable expected times. And let's see that coming from Ghost here. He also did have his expansion up a little bit quicker than Bert if you're just joining us, which is part of the reason you see a little bit of a supply lead there.
Yep, just a tad. They're pretty close to even at workers. Ghost only has about 3 more than Bert does. They're both, they're both dropping mules, all that stuff, getting the macro going.
And you can see where some of that's coming from. Just a little bit of a gas buildup for Bert starting to occur, which it happens if you're not super familiar with the build that you're going for. If you're nervous, if you make any tiny mistakes as Terran, it usually shows up as gas very, very quickly. Anyway, Banshee's coming in. We've got one positioned on the right, one going for the left side here. He's got a decent split. He's actually got too many missile turrets up. So unfortunately, if Ghost had walked in with this Banshee when he first got it down here, could have gotten some work done, but he gave him enough time, and Bert just kind of sealed up the defenses, and I don't think he's going to get anything with this.
Yep. That Reaper Scout definitely lent his hand in this. Had the missile turrets prepared, so he's got just outside of the detection range now, though.
This is a good use of it, though. He's not able to go, oh, well.
There we go. Scan went down.
If he had gotten a few more Marines, maybe, but losing 2 Banshees for, what, 2 Marines? That's really bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the kind of damage that he wanted to do. GhostGambit actually using a lot of supply drops here. Not 100% efficient, but he's keeping his supply rolling.
Got supplies rolling. Engineering bay going down for Ghost as well, and an armory for Bertrang. Armory. Hellbats?
That's possible. I mean, he could also just be getting it for upgrades. You'll notice that his +1 is about to finish. His opponent was also grabbing upgrades. We have a drop loading up for Bert here. It'll be about half of his army's worth. As long as he doesn't fly in the wrong place, he should be doing a lot of damage with that.
Huge drop, yeah. 3 full medevacs.
Uh-oh. The rest of the army's like, but what? Oh, we should stay here, boss? Okay. He's going to try to get up a third on the back of this. So pretty much all he's going to try and do is slow things down. Hit some workers, put a little bit of a dent in Ghost's economy so he can lurch forward. Interestingly enough, there's already a small dent in his economy because there's 3 SCVs just kind of parked out here hanging out. Yeah, so we're going to put those guys back to work.
Yeah, and this whole side of here is all supply, and the supply drops. I mean, that's going to be rough if those supply depots go down. The whole backbone right there.
There he comes.
No missile turrets to stop this. There is an engineering bay, but that's going to upgrades. And here goes.
He's just gonna drop straight on the treasure trove supply depots. There goes 3 SCVs already, starting to engage against the army. There's not enough here, I think, to actually kill this, but he's just ignoring him entirely and going for supply depots. And this is not a bad move, but he needs to get out of here. This is not going to be worth it for some supply depots. No, Bert, get out of there. Oh, that's a lot of supply loss for that kind of damage.
Lost everything, set Gambit back a little bit, but, you know. Supply depots don't take long to build.
The thing is, if he stays on top of his production, Bert's probably just going to be at about equal to Ghost. So I don't think this is going to end up doing anything unless Ghost takes this as a signal to attack.
Yeah, and if we take a look at the resources lost here too, 2175 for Bert. So even with that supply block there, it's still a lot of damage done to himself.
And yeah, Ghost has already pretty much repaired it. He's got more. He's dropped down some supply. He's put up another couple of supply depots. Damage has essentially been erased, and now he's 40 supply ahead. Oh, now yeah, if he had just picked up and left, that would have been so brutal.
Yep, would have been great if he hadn't lost all that stuff, but alas, he does have his 3rd base up, so he does have that going for him.
Yeah, given enough time, he'll catch right back up. But the question is, will Ghost actually give him that? Starting to mass his units out at the front of his base. A lot of Widow Mines.
Yeah. He's prepared for just about everything here. Another drop coming out from Bert. Entire army.
Whoa. Doom drop style, here we go.
Oof. Yeah, Doom drop. Doom drop is right. Combat shield just completed too, so that's going to help out.
Oh, Bert's supply blocked. Okay, fix the problem. Good.
No, overall, both players' production tab looking pretty healthy here too.
Bert, don't leave your base, man. Don't do it.
If he leaves right now, he's going to get intercepted.
That or it's going to turn into a base race where his opponent gets a head start. That's never fun.
Yeah. Oh, this is scary. He just filled up that last bit of medevac. Ooh,
oh, no. Oh, man, this is going to hurt. He sees it all. Now he's going to drop everything out of the medevacs toward the back of the base. So he didn't lose anything in a silly fashion there. He's sending a couple of Marines forward, which are going to trigger a couple of these Widow Mines. But there's so many Widow Mines out there, he can't approach this army. He can't. That would be absolutely insane. He's dropping fuels trying to trigger the Widow Mines. It doesn't happen. They actually die too quickly. Widow Mines go off on the army of Ghost, doing some damage to the forces, but doesn't actually kill anything expressly. Backing up a little bit. Another Widow Mine shot does a huge blow to Ghost Gambit's army. And actually, Bert's going to hold this easily.
Sheesh. All those Marines.
Run forward. He's scanned. He's fine. I don't know why I'm talking like, oh my god, it hurts.
Oh, Billy, no.
Oh, he was one day from retirement.
Joe, no. No, not Joe. Oh, the carnage.
Was that ridiculous statement in the campaign about Marine average life was something like was extended by the medevac by minutes?
Yeah, it was only by minutes. Yeah, I also recall a bit of Oh my goodness.
This is definitely part of the reason why. No, there's one left. Oh, there's one left at the back. And it's like, nope. It's the one that's going to get away.
That guy's a criminal anyway. Just throw him out there and see what happens.
Oh, that's awful, dude.
Ooh. Rough.
The thing is, Bert does have this base that's been sitting back here totally unmolested and has now been grabbing tons and tons and tons of gas for him to eventually spend on something. But more to the point, he's getting his upgrades, and honestly, I think that's what's putting Bert in a good position here. Is his army is a full attack and a full armor upgrade past that of Ghost Gambit's. Of course, there's siege tanks out there now, and that may negate a lot of that, but we'll see.
Yeah, easily. I mean, that extra base, just having those couple minutes. Ghost did have his orbital constructed already. It just never flew it down. I guess he was focused on the engagement, but... Ooh. Totally missed this drop going by.
This is an interesting move, potentially risky, given how far forward Ghost's army is.
Oop.
Was he just going to attack from the back of it? Well, that's a strange move to cut across the front. Oh, now he's been sighted. There's not enough Marines in there to actually slow that down anyway, but there's Widow Mines! Oh my gosh!
One full medevac went down. Oh, that's painful there.
Oh, yeah. There's no Widow Mines back here. Oh, he's so lucky. He's so lucky. And yeah, he's going to be able to form a defensive position inside Ghost Gambit's base. The siege tank coming up here, he will never be able to engage this army head on. He's going to need to pick up and leave again, or to sacrifice everything, which it looks like that's what he's going to do again. Yeah.
Wow.
Siege tank is going to make it so that Ghost wins this pretty handily. And there is next to no damage done to the base itself.
Yeah, nope, only losing 2 SCVs in that engagement from friendly fire, actually.
Interesting. Well, Bert's not that far behind. He was down by about 10 supply, but Ghost actually isn't producing units at the moment, which is odd. To bounce back to his base and get his macro going again. Just 2 Marauders, that's it.
I don't know. I wonder what's on his mind right now. Maybe he's just really focused on this move out here. Bert scans. Didn't quite see everything. He knows something's there. No, he doesn't. He doesn't see anything. Yikes.
Composition here could actually just be an enormous problem for Burr. I don't think he's going to be able to move forward and really actually engage this at any point. He's starting to pick up mechanical upgrade for damage, so we might be seeing him considering throwing in siege tanks of his own, especially with those 2 factories coming out as well.
Yep. That'd be great. Double tank production. SCV going forward, met with glorious tank fire.
Untimely demise at the front of the base. Yeah, Ghost's kind of doing a semi-contain here, but he's not actually poked up and checked on the 3rd. So the end result is that he just has good positioning in the middle of the map, and that's it. Relatively good positioning. There's both players are in essentially equal positions otherwise from a supply standpoint. From a worker standpoint, Bert's economy is a little bit stronger. Compositions are wacky as heck.
Yeah,
basically,
they are.
Marine Marauder Siege Tank against Widow Mine Marauder Marine Siege Tank. A little better for Ghost Gambit.
A little bit of everything. I mean, they're sitting on pretty hefty banks here, too. So, I mean, it could be a quick remax, maybe 1. And then that'd be about it. I mean, you get enough damage in there. But
So, yeah, Ghost is making another Banshee. This actually strikes me as a great idea.
oh, yeah. First, your opponent thinks you're done. And then you're not.
And he's picking up his 4th.
4th base, good choice. Bert's going to find this, though, with the drop.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, he notices.
Yep, turning
And
around.
well, no, he's thought about it. No, don't go that way. Oh,
Yikes.
all the Marines are damaged. Well, some of them are. He's going to kill everything mining here, though, which actually does work out in his favor. But he needs to. He really shouldn't sacrifice these. Oh, if he gets the command center, it's kind of worth it. Yeah.
Command center goes down.
He can actually pick up the other base while he's here too.
Gonna move right into the... Yee.
Tech, yeah. I'll get the other command center. That works too, I guess. There isn't a lot up here. Otherwise, I mean, there's supply that he can kill. Yeah, and Ghost is too far forward, so he's not going to respond. He's just going to walk up into the into the front of the base here. He's just sitting right in front of the ramps. The thing is, neither person wants to engage because Widow Mines are awesome.
Yep.
And siege tanks are not really good for running up ramps. You gotta kind of frog them forward, and he can't really do that yet, I guess. Yeah, his tanks are super far back. I think Ghost has been a little bit paralyzed by this.
A little bit. Yep. Bert is just gutting his base. His supply is falling. There are gonna be no supply depots left here. But
oh, he's got a Widow Mine in Bert's base.
Yep. He's been sneaking them in
But it's
there.
being killed with that's odd. Okay.
SCVs took that out. No problem.
That's not a thing you normally see. Siege tanks. Well, he's gotten over his paralysis, and he's moved the siege tanks to the front. Now, this position is extremely, extremely scary. He can just basically force Bert farther and farther back into his base, take out the Widow Mines at the top. Of course, he's got his own siege tanks up there now.
Ooh.
And meanwhile, these Marines are still breaking things.
Breaking it down. Production's gonna start falling here soon. And these tanks aren't sieged. Stim goes down, but need the tank fire, There it goes.
Yeah. And Bert's going to hold against this. He's going to force him back. He can't just run those siege tanks up there. Of course, at the same time, if Bert runs down, he's going to run headlong into a bunch of Widow Mines that are going to do a number on his units. Both sides are just going to be short on stuff, and it's going to come down to who can reproduce their stuff. But unfortunately, back over in Ghost Space, he can't make anything. His supply depots have been demolished, and now he's losing his production. He's stuck at 60 supply while Bert can go back up to 200. This is a disaster for Ghost at this point.
Oh, man. Left unattended, those guys have done some work. Gonna probably win the game for Bert here. Ghost dropping an entire base on the left side of the map. We're gonna get some production rolling again, but
man.
Oh man, this is brutal. There's not much he can do.
Yeah, well, side note, because I'm noticing there's questions about it. Yes, we allow players of any skill rank. We've even had GMs play before. Obviously, the problem is the higher ranked you are, it gets a little bit harder to find opponents for you. So if you've got friends that are also Diamond, encourage them to sign up.
Please.
Please. And yeah, there's GG. Holy crap. Bert trying to make the drops work over and over and again. Finally sneaks one in there. It causes one of the highest timed supply cap numbers I've ever seen at 7 minutes.
That's... wow. That was painful. Looking at the graph, too. The graph is crazy.
There is actually one free Diamond player right now. So I could set you up with a match.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Now that I think about it. I think Mr. Forcefield still doesn't have an opponent. The tricky part about that one is it's an EU time, so you end up getting restricted in weird ways unless you're also an EU player. In which case, more power to you. But, yeah. Can you invite me back to the party? See if it works.
I can create one, yes.
Oh, it was disbanded? Okay.
Okay, there we go. Party is reformed. Yep, the leagues right now are a little bottom heavy in the show matches, so I mean if you have more buddies that are diamond and above, definitely give them a shout.
Yeah, we can make it work. It's just the only downside if it's EU and NA players, it sometimes will take longer to set up. Because like they'll only be able to play earlier in the day, so then you have to kind of fish for a time. But we can make it work for sure. Plus, to be honest, as long as you can play the person and send in the replays, we can still cast it. So like it doesn't really matter at the end of the day whether it's live or not.
Yep, we've done that before, casting from replays. Actually, we're going to be doing that tomorrow.
Yep.
Totally possible.
Yeah, the 3 medevac drop that ended up being a 1 medevac drop that honestly, Ghost probably could have just killed that with his reinforcements, but
he could have easily.
He decided to go for the attack, and Jin sort of froze. He was like, I guess he was probably staring at his base, looking at all the damage. But man, that's rough though. It happens to everybody.
Right.
But it's always one of those things where you look back on and you're like, oh man, it's like I just passed my turn in chess 14 times.
Yep. So here we go, game 2. Bert and Ghost Gambit. Bert taking game 1 handily.
Yeah, though, you know what? There were a lot of times when I thought Ghost was going to be able to take it. It's just let that one drop get in and didn't react to it. But I think in a lot of other ways he was looking solid. So I'm pretty excited to see what this next game is going to be like.
Yeah, should be good. different decisions, maybe different comp.
So at the top of the map, we have our yellow Terran player. It's GhostGambit from LTTB.
And in the southern position, spawning on Vani Research Station, it is Bert, Purple Terran from Dignigat.
Diggy, definitely day night. So yeah, this is an interesting map. I think this, if Ghost goes for his Banshee attack again, I think this will be a little bit more successful here. He's got a little bit of airspace in front of the natural on the right side of the bottom expansion of Bert that he can make use of. Not to mention some airspace beyond it, so he has a little bit more of an escape avenue potentially to utilize. That said, use your typical style of play. It turns into a long, protracted game like that, and you lose in that kind of situation. It can make you doubt things a little.
Yep, definitely some weird things that happen on this map. Gold bases.
Gold bases everywhere.
Strange shape. I mean, it's more vertical than it is horizontal. You don't usually see that in a map. So
yeah,
all sorts of strange potential, especially with these raised plateaus here out in the middle of the map, creating artificial chokes and stuff like that.
And as we got chat reminding us too, this is a great drop map as well. So honestly, if both players go for their original style here, we could have an equally insane game.
Equally insane. We know Bert likes his drops. Definitely persistent, determined.
I find that to be really frustrating to deal with, is the whole Doom drop thing. It's really risky for the Terran player for sure, but you just know that there's going to be a chunk of games for that player where they fly in and you just happen to not be looking at your mini map at that one exact second.
Oh yeah.
And then you just look back and half your stuff's exploding, and you're like, "What? No!"
Oh yeah, you've been busy microing your army out in the middle of the map, and you look back at your base and you go, "Where did my base go? Could have sworn I expanded here."
Yeah, it's never a good feeling. Whether it's that or it's the Oracle flying into the back of your base that you didn't notice when you were controlling your Oracle or Banshee or whatever. I mean, honestly, this is kind of a ubiquitous experience across the race you play. There's the GhostGambit scout being like, "Yeah, boss, can't do that." It's a nice tech lab he's building, though. That's a cause for concern for probably in Ghost size, but at the same time, he did this last time. Like, I think Bert's running pretty much the same build here.
I'm just gonna check up at the Reaper, but Ghost has his own patrolling in front of the base. He knows what's going on.
There's a window there where he can sneak in. See if he accidentally gets it.
Yep, there he goes. Totally missed by the other Reaper.
Alright. Yeah, now he's going to walk in. He's going to see the fast expansion from GhostGambit. He's not going to be like, "I had a Reaper patrolling. How'd I miss that? Ah!"
I was going to get in here and poke away at these SCVs.
Wouldn't be too unusual for him to pick up one or two here, but he's actually going to get chased up where that happens to me. Oh, there he goes.
Yep, there he goes. Reaper's down for Bert. But 2 more barracks behind this, going 3 racks. 3 racks.
Okay.
Nice. Tech lab, so pushing for more Marauders again, it seems. Unless he's going for the double upgrade, but...
I mean, we'll see. This is pretty similar to what he did last time. His expansion was slightly behind Ghost as well. I think we're seeing most of the same thing, except this time Ghost is throwing in some Hellions.
I've got Hellions. Starport's coming down. I don't think he's got quite enough gas for Banshees. But Hellions, Hellions would be good if he can sneak in on the expansion somehow. Drop in.
He's going to try and do a Hellbat thing.
Ooh, Hellbat drop. So we haven't seen those in forever. That would be amazing.
It could be that. Or he could just be going with yield standard Hellions. I mean, they do a pretty decent job of frying up workers. Putting them on the grill.
On the grill.
Yeah, cannibalism.
Well done, baby. Well done.
Okay.
So yeah, medevac coming out now. Yeah, it looks like he's loading up the Hellions. Definitely. A couple Marines.
So this is interesting. A little bit on the unique side, I'd say, as far as like a drop composition. We don't really see this too often. But you know what? It's cool. We'll see how effective it's going to be. Back in the base to defend, we've got two Marauders, 3 Marines. This actually shouldn't have too much of a hard time cleaning this up. The question is just going to be positioning. If he gets in the right angle, he can kill a lot of stuff before the army gets to it. Or he can start running around the base and get chased all over the place. There's some annoying things that can happen to Bert in this situation. But it also just may do no damage at all if he drops in the wrong location.
It's anybody's game, StarCraft. Drop's gonna sit there for a second before it engages. Ghost has got his own expansion. Gonna check up at the front with an SCV. Didn't really spot anything of consequence, so he's gonna move in.
Here he goes. Drops on the edge. It looks like he's actually going to... Well, he really should not be going for the upgrade building. There you go. Fries up a couple workers. I don't think he's going to get too much more. There's going to be that one guy that, you know... Boss, why didn't you save me? Oh, no. He gets to live.
Oh, they're all
go
bunching
after
up.
the big group.
Ow, ow, ow.
One more burst. Yeah, there you go. A few more. Will he get it? Ooh. Okay, getting 5 workers is not bad. Losing the drop minus the medevac to do it... it's not as good as it could have been. But, I don't know. Sends a message to Bert, though. He's got to be worried about that now.
Yep. Resources lost pretty much even after that. I mean, it's pretty good. Cripple his economy by a little bit, set him back a ways. I also noticed, too, Bert only just recently transformed this orbital, and his natural is not an orbital. So he's missing out on some mule time here. Because he doesn't have a whole lot of energy.
As opposed to Ghost, though Bert does have 6 more workers than 8 more workers than Ghost does at this point, which probably makes up for it to some degree. Notice they're about equal in supply, all things considered. And looks like we're just going to be macroing away for a little bit here.
Yeah, not too bad. Guys are fairly even. I mean, they're making sure to check all their corners, get the drops in there. Muling up now. More production coming down for Ghost. He's going heavier into barracks. Not too much in the way of anything else, but Hellbats loaded on the medevacs.
Did he get the Blue Flame upgrade? I don't think so. Nope.
Doesn't have Blue Flame. He also doesn't have Transformation Servos, which means these are pure Hellbats.
Well, you don't get that anymore.
Ooh, they don't?
It's just the armory. If you have the armory, they can transform.
I missed a patch. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's what allowed people to use them again, honestly, because they were too limited.
Yeah, it's so cheap now. It was like 150 or something stupid like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to run headlong into a couple of missile turrets.
He's going to crash on this.
Doesn't this look familiar?
Crash on this cliff here.
And, drop him! Okay, 2 of them are dead. Lose the medevac. Okay, these guys are on a suicide mission. Got to kill everything they can. They killed 2 workers.
This is a one-way trip, boys.
Bird hasn't reacted yet. There he goes. Got about 5 of them. Again, a little bit expensive. I'm going to get a Marine, too.
Yikes.
That could have done a lot more damage than it did. Really nice defensive positioning on those turrets there.
Yeah, very
good. Of course,
good.
on the other hand, he could have, if he had entered from between the bases instead of the right side, that would have become... He might have even gotten away with everything.
Probably, yeah. Just a nice pinch there on the medevacs. Took care of that easy.
Yeah, innovation back in the Hell Drop era. I remember that. Every game, Hellbats. If you nerf the Hellbats, you nerf me. And they were right, more or less. I mean, he's still really good, though.
Innovation, yeah.
He's still a top GSL player.
Oh, yeah. I need to tune into GSL. I may foot the bill for the VODs, too. That's high-level StarCraft right there. It's amazing.
Yeah, do it. And then, like, I will happily watch the VODs with you.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll just knock out a chunk of time. This cast. It's good. It's good times.
So, Bert, we've got...
I admit, though, that I more or less kind of pilfered the... So what games have you been playing lately? Because that's what they do at the beginning of the match.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
just essentially for 2 minutes.
That's pretty good. Get a little banter in there, yeah.
It's easy. It's like the easiest thing in the world, though. Not good banter? I don't know if it is, but it's fun. What are these guys doing?
I don't know. I got a little
What?
Ooh. Oh. He's going. He's getting the secret nukes.
Going ham.
The secret nukes. That's a lot of gas right there, but he doesn't care. He's got 2,000. 2,000 in the bank almost. Oh, man.
Damn.
Yeah, Ghost Academy's going down. They're each going to have a nuke with them. This is an interesting turn of events here. You know, I'd be okay if he went for a third base instead, though. We're getting a little bit further into the game now. These main bases are going to be pretty dry. Going to be effectively one base economy here pretty soon. Ghost knows what's going on here. Build his own CC, flying it out.
Yeah. It is a little surprising that no one has expanded at this point. They're both going to kind of mine themselves out soon. As has been noted in chat. It's interesting. Though, I guess the fact that they're both doing it... No, well, there you go. There goes Ghost. This is going to give him a pretty decisive advantage.
Bert does the same thing. Sees the CC flying. There he goes.
They exist in the same world. Except Bert's, like, always 20 seconds behind him when he's doing this. But this, however, is where they're different. Holy nukes, Batman.
Holy nukes and personal cloaking. Time for some sneaky stuff.
Oh my gosh. This could get extremely silly quickly, and I love it.
It looks really cool, purple. Looks like a Terrazine mine.
Yeah.
Mine and them drugs.
I'm kind of glad that wasn't used in multiplayer in any way.
Oh god, that was so...
Mine Terrazine for, like, something.
A third resource would make this game much worse.
Yeah. You ever play Age of Empires?
Yes, I did, actually.
What did you think of that? I thought the 4 resource thing was, like, crazy.
It worked because of the pace of the game. It's a lot slower than StarCraft.
Yeah, that is true.
Unless you're talking about the AI. They're getting nukes when you're still in the Dark Ages.
Well, the AI is definitely different than StarCraft AI. You'll notice this. StarCraft AI has, like, stupidity built into it.
Ah, yes.
Like, and that's how it slows itself down. It doesn't slow itself down by, like, playing badly in ways that you recognize. It does whatever it does super efficiently, and then it adds something in randomly. Like, the easiest AI builds every tech. Doesn't have to. It just does. And then it builds, like, one of every unit.
Yep, it's something you can easily take care of, yeah.
And it takes 30 minutes to do this before it decides to do anything else.
And then it'll push once.
Granted, of course, the upper limit on the AI is nowhere near as high, but I will give Blizzard props for creating AI that, like, actually introduces you to the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Without breaking your face.
Yeah, you wouldn't use it for hardcore training later on, definitely, but that's good for a little bit of sport. Set it to cheater mode if you'd like. So we got another Doom drop coming out. Scanning.
Does he have any ghosts yet?
Scanning ahead. Yeah, there are ghosts in these medevacs.
Are they in that medevac?
Mm-hmm. One of them.
Oh man, he should really scan the base before he flies in there. It would be such a tragedy to lose all those ghosts.
Don't send that medevac with the ghosts in for. There we go. All right.
He's checking first.
Yep. He's cloaking first, and then he's
gonna
fly over the turret.
Oh yeah, he can get away with this, but it's he's got to move those ghosts away from detection if he wants to get anything done with them. And honestly, this whole drop is totally not important to the rest of what's... This is what's important. He's going to drop double nukes and blow this up, and they're like, oh no, Bob, we gotta run. We gotta run over here.
Oh, he's packing up and leaving. Nukes everywhere, man.
Oh, unfortunately, the first 2 nukes don't get really a whole lot done. The second nukes are about to drop, though. Oh, never mind.
Cancelled.
It's been shut down. Admirable idea. Might have worked a little bit better had he split to the medevacs off with the ghosts off to the left side, bombed this base while a drop was occurring. But nonetheless, admirable. I definitely don't have anything against nuclear explosions.
He's gonna go ahead and construct 4 more. Keep the nuclear the nuclear queue.
You know, actually, yeah, that would have been excellent. Just leave them on this side, start the drop over there. You'll notice he grabbed everything with F2 and ran to the right. He could have nuked the siege tanks.
Oh, that would have been
while
awesome.
He was doing that. That would have worked perfectly.
He would have landed those nukes on the army too. Yeah. They were about to drop. The timing was almost perfect for that.
Well, unfortunately, here's the reality. He just sacked his whole army in addition to those 4 ghosts. So this is what he's got to fight this off. And it's not looking too good this time.
Not a lot of splash damage unless you count the super delayed splash damage. Not very efficient, unfortunately.
Did he build more nukes?
Yeah, he's working on it.
He's got 4 more nukes in the tank. They actually show up on the units tab.
Oh, they do, as units.
Yes,
Nice,
because
yep.
they have supply, I think.
More nukes. There they are. Ghost. Ghost is going to push it. He's going to find this third base, and it is not going to live very long.
Okay, we'll see if the defensive nukes work out here. It's probably what we're about to see, unless he's going to load them up and run them to the side of the map, which I'm also a fan of. Make it happen. Yeah.
Ooh, the slaughter. All the SCVs going down. CC evaporates.
Oh.
And hit and run. Zone heading home. And expanding 3 more times.
Bert's like taking the serious long way around. He went through the back of his own base, and then around the edge of it. He's gonna see this base constructing at the gold. He can hit that, and he can hit this one up here. Oh, nuke's going down already. One top left.
No idea where the... Well, there we go. We got one.
He didn't see that one. He didn't see it. Nuclear launch detected.
Oh.
Boom!
Nice. Money nuke there.
Now, of course, this is just going to light a fire under Ghost, and he's going to be like, time to kill the enemy!
Yeah, that's all you got to do is push... Oh, no, he's loading everything up in medevacs right now. He's going to fly straight in.
Oh,
shit! Everything.
Oh.
Everything.
Oh, and you know he wasn't watching when that happened.
Every...
No reaction to medevacs at all. Oh, he's going to look back and be like, where did my army go?
Everything no, everything just died. Oh, no.
That's okay. He's got 2 ghosts. Look, it's okay. The important thing is he's got ghosts in Ghost's base. Now he can drop nukes on him.
Oh, man.
He can drop 1 nuke on him and shoot everything else. Nope, he's got more nukes. Holy crap, this guy builds nukes, like, constantly.
Oh.
I don't think Ghost realized that he did that either, because he's not moving up there, and he totally would have. He just threw away half of his army, and there's no reason. Oh, Ghost is just going to build a command center outside of... He's going to build planetaries outside of his base. This is going to be kind of cruel.
The slow, painful, lead-out kind of death.
Ghost isn't home. So the ghosts are in Ghost's base, blowing up his stuff. There's a meme in there that you can make. Pretty sure.
Yo, dog, I heard you like ghosts. They're standing near the detection. This is not going to last very long.
Oh no. The scan lasted long enough anyway.
The SCV even got in on that.
Oh, yeah, that should be a game ender. I would be blown away if Bert found a way to win this game. It, at this point, should be pretty close to impossible for that to happen.
No, he's gonna... Yeah, not again. Not again.
Okay, now this is the point where Ghost's like, oh, this is all you have? Oh, I can just kind of walk up there, can't I?
Yeah. There's not really much Bert can do here. Stuck in his own base. His economy is waning very quickly. He's not going to be able to do this for much longer.
Nah, yeah, he's pretty much going broke. The real question is, does he have any more nukes? He has 4 more nukes. So clearly, he needs to clean out the front of his base, clean all the planetaries out.
He's got 4 more nukes and no ghosts. Oh no! There he goes again. He's going to go for the doom drop, hopefully in a different direction. But he's gonna count on Ghost not acting here.
I think he wants to try and cause a base race, but there's an enormous problem with that. And there's command centers down here. He can't actually reveal his buildings, so even if one starts,
yeah,
he's gonna need to keep enough army to kill a planetary. Oh, he's trying to expand out here. That's not gonna work. It's been discovered. Good, yeah, keep the army moving. You definitely want to fight that.
Oh, there it goes. He's moving in. Now it's CC getting...
But
needs
move
to be
everything
canceled.
away. He definitely needs to just build a ghost and nuke all of this.
Sneak him out, cover every corner, right?
Yeah, absolutely. No, this is how he got back in the other game, so I can totally see why he's going to try it. Let's see if it works. He's going to build the turrets in front of the flying things. That's always going to work.
Ghost retaliating, pushing in, taking down a production building, hopping the.
I guess, yeah, he didn't have a ghost, so he didn't get around to making one either. No.
Yeah, he's just hopping the tanks forward now. All he needs is high ground vision. But Ghost is not moving again.
No, he can't. He can't. All of his stuff is at the front of his base. He'd have to run everything back home, and he would get... No, honestly, he should have done it immediately if he was going to do that. He would have been able to get here probably before he kills off the rest of his supply depots again, which looks like that's about to happen. There is an enormous difference, though, this time, and that is Ghost going to do the same thing to him. And if he does, Bert will never kill that army. He will never probably even kill the planetaries.
Yeah, nope. Yeah, continuing to shred here, do some damage in the base, but Ghost doesn't need that stuff anymore.
Nope.
He's all set.
He's going to build a factory down here. He's going to scan up here and start doing damage.
Yeah, he's got his trust fund of minerals there, just in case anything goes south. Then.
Yep. And this is the problem. The problem is Bert cannot stop this from happening. I suppose there is a world in which he can force a draw by killing off all of his tech and then lifting the command center and floating it to the corner. But there is a Viking, isn't there? There was a Viking.
Yeah, there were Vikings.
Are they dead?
The Vikings are dead. Yeah.
Oh, he can do it. I kind of hope he doesn't, because I don't want to sit here and wait for that to happen.
Oh, no. So yeah, exactly as you predicted, there's a base race going on here. Bert, I don't think, is going to be able to cut him down fast enough.
He's lifting his stuff and running it to the north, and building a command center in the remains of Ghost space.
Yeah, it just needs one command center. I mean, he's going to find these...
He can do this, but, like, how does he kill all this stuff next to the siege tanks?
I don't know.
Like, that's the killer here, isn't it?
Yeah, he doesn't have any air units. He can't, Ooh, these planetaries are actually taking down his army. Bit by bit.
I suppose, technically, if Ghost bruises his army up with continual stims, these medevacs can't really fix that problem now. Especially if he loses some missile turrets, but...
But Bert needs splash damage, though. He has no splash in his army.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's no way he's going to be able to punch through all those command centers down there.
He shouldn't be able to. His army size is getting smaller and smaller. His medevacs can't keep up with the damage either. This is way closer than it probably ever should be.
Yeah. So Bert does have a command center. He's gonna build his base at the gold and kind of revive Ghost's base here. Ghost is gonna have to go hunting.
About half of his army, he can't use stim anymore. If he does, all of his units are just gonna be made of paper. Granted, they have a lot of paper arms.
There's a lot of paper,
so
right? I mean, stacks of paper. Stacks of paper is still pretty damn heavy. Yeah.
Honestly, Bert's not really any better off at the end of the day. Sure, he could stim, but he always got his marauders. About like 7. This is the A team with 5 drop ships. Essentially, all he needs is a ghost in there, and then he could actually make use of those nukes, which he's going to find soon.
And he's gonna find the ghost academies. Or he's not. He's checking minerals.
This is actually totally reminding me of that like bowl of marauders on that train map in the Wings of Liberty campaign.
Oh yeah.
Just runs around and looks for you, but like never looks up the high ground.
Yep, the kill team. Yep.
Like, it would be really bad if those things came into my base. Oh, good. They just walked past me. Again.
Oh, man. This is silly. He's building... These are tech labs, aren't they? Yep. He's going to go for Banshee Cloak, isn't he?
One behind Banshee Cloak?
One behind Banshee Cloak. Ghost doesn't have any scans available, right?
Oh, my... This could work.
Yeah, but not if Ghost finds his base first.
Okay, it's okay. He just has to wait a little while. Why do I feel like I'm watching Monday right now?
I don't know. It's pretty much the same thing. It kind of changed sides on the map here, and now Bert's trying to pull off some crazy maneuver. He doesn't have Banshee Cloak yet. He's got personal cloaking.
He's gonna find this base, which is real frustrating. He's still not. Is he not making cloak? No, all his stuff's gonna die. SCVs are going to betray everybody. He needs to lift off a building and float it into the corner if he wants this to work.
If he wants this to survive, yeah.
He also needs to research cloak. Gee. Oh, Bert has it. He has cloak. He does not need to research cloak. Oh my gosh.
He has personal cloaking, though.
This is absurd. This is completely absurd.
No, Bert's run into this base, and Ghost found
Bert,
this one.
Run. Bert, run. Your medevac is full of things that can shoot. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, one SCV survived.
Ghost has got to be wondering what hope is he hanging on to right now. He's gonna find out, and this is gonna suck. This is like this. I can't believe I'm about to say it. Ghost is totally fine because he built orbitals. Not what you expected me to say, was it? He's gonna be able to scan the shit out of these things, and now unfortunately Bert sees that, and he's like,
Oh crap!
No.
Oh no!
Yeah. Where did he scan? Okay,
He scanned a medevac. No!
No! Oh no! Oh! They're gonna give away the. They're gonna give away the nukes. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
That's okay. They're not useful for anything anymore. Look at that army. He's getting so bruised. Oh, that's kind of scary looking too.
If he plays this just right, then those Banshees hit proper shots.
Oh, actually, Zerq makes a good point. That is Ghost Cloak. That is not Banshee Cloak.
Yeah, personal cloaking.
So he hasn't researched Cloak on the Banshees. That's,
He needs to... I mean, he's got enough resources for it.
This is such a silly game.
It's pretty silly. We're hitting the 39-minute mark here. Oh, no, 38. Excuse me, I can't
Gosh.
count. I can't read numbers.
Whatever. Did you ever end up, back when the catapults weren't doing enough damage in Heroes, did you ever have a Garden of Terror game that went this long?
It was getting to be about league game in length. It was 40, 50 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, there were a couple. I think back on it. I'm really glad they changed that.
Yeah, Garden Terror. I hate that map. Hate that map.
So bruised.
So he's
So
gonna
badly bruised.
move in here. Now, if he can use the high ground and stay out of vision,
He's so damaged. It's not cool.
if he uses the high ground
All he
properly.
needs to do is bait him forward and then scan.
Uh-oh.
Find the
Rally point.
reinforcements.
Rally point.
This is so scary. Dude, he really needs Cloak.
He's got a CC out here, though. He's got a CC floating on the side of the map.
Like, oh my gosh.
Oh,
Bert's like
he's getting-
hardcore.
He's getting
He found it.
He's getting,
He's getting cloaking. Did he use up all his scans? He still has one. Okay, good. He's building turrets around all of his stuff. This is also wise. Ghost has so much money.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Gosh.
Oh man, I don't even know what's going on here. This is just so.
Oh, hey, yeah. Yeah.
I'll say, hey, what's going on? So he does have cloak now. He's moving out. There's maybe 1 or 2 scans left.
How many Banshees does it take to beat an army like this, out of curiosity? What do you think? A lot, right?
A lot.
Huge amount. It's gotta be, because they're made of paper.
They're like paper planes.
He's gonna find a siege tanks.
But Ghost is running out of stim. He's not going to be able to stim anymore.
Oh no! Oh, it's awful.
Holy crap.
Oh, he's gonna get here and be like, oh, I can't kill anything! No!
Wow.
Raid's gonna be like, we've finally trapped you! And then the Banshees just flies off. But so actually, he's gonna kill off these buildings. Bert's gonna use this as an opportunity to attack this down here, but there's starting to give some stat defenses. He actually should be able to punch this entirely. He can kill everything here.
He really
But-
can.
But Ghost can just lift off.
Yeah! Yes, he can! He can attack air! Oh, no. I think we're gonna see a draw here.
What?
If
This
they
is the
play-
first ever draw.
If they play smart enough, we're gonna see a draw. Yep. He
Scanning everywhere.
dropped-
Comes the cloak.
scans on the entire
Lift.
map.
Lift your stuff, Ghost. Lift one thing. Come on, man. Do it for me. Lift it up. Bring it up in the air. Well, technically, Bert wins because he can just land somewhere. Well, no, because there's an army. Lift something, Ghost. Come on, man.
Ghost, lift your building!
Come on, man.
Come on, buddy!
Oh, come on. Oh, no, don't do this to me, man. Ghost, no. Oh, Ghost.
He's losing buildings slowly here.
Ghost. Okay, look. There's only one. Well, he can lift his barracks. It's okay. He can lift something. Oh, man, Ghost. No, Ghost, no.
He's running out of liftable buildings.
Ghost, lift the barracks. Ghost, come on.
No!
He's got a factory. Okay, maybe he'll lift that.
Lift
Lift the factory. Come on.
lift the factory!
He selected the factory. All right. Come on, man. Find the hotkey for it. You can do it. You wait until he sees you.
Ghost.
Come on, lift up. Lift up.
You're running out of chances here, buddy.
Oh, if he kills that, he's got none. Oh, he's not lifting.
And Bert's just gonna cloak. There's no... Oh, no!
Now he's gonna kill the army. Oh, it's the moment he's been waiting for. Bert's gonna solo secure a win in the most unlikely fashion possible at this rate. But it's okay because Ghost doesn't have the command center. Which he needs to lift this one.
He needs to lift it. If he just lifts it, this game is over. Oh, Ghost left the game.
No, Ghost!
No, Ghost had a chance.
Oh, it could have at least been a draw.
Oh,
That
shit.
sucks. That's okay though. Whatever. Holy
Damn.
crap. Okay, so Bert wins at 2-0. What? I know, right?
Whoa,
should
crazy.
That should be your reaction.
Crazy, crazy game.
The supply cap numbers totally outdid the one from last time. Okay. I have no idea what to say about that game. Anyway, well, actually, almost was a draw. Crazy stuff.
Oh, wow. Holy cow, man.
Okay, we got Ghost. Come on back. Sweet. Sky, come on back to Skype. Come on back to X.
Escape there.
I have my keyboard left of center, and then my mouse. That's how I like to play games. And I'm too lazy to move my keyboard back to center, which is why I have typos like that. But okay, welcome back, guys. First of all, thank you very much. Thank you very much for playing. And congrats to Bert on winning, especially in the most unpredictable fashion possible.
Oh my goodness.
Not expect you to win that game after throwing away half of your army into his.
I did not expect to win. I was
Like what?
No one nukes. No one nukes.
Crazy.
That was not a thing that should have happened, but it did. So that's awesome and amazing, and something you should probably save in case the Fun Day Mondays ever start up again. Because holy crap, that's good.
Oh, man.
Oh, there's a lot of dead time in it, but it's still an awesome game.
Yeah, it was a little dead.
In any case, we'll get to that one in a second. We got to talk about the Catalina game first, though. So if you can get your brain all revved up, think back a little bit. Let's talk about game one. We'll start with Bert.
Like, first off, like as soon as I got my Reaper, like I wanted to make sure I knew where he was going to spawn because I don't like the multiple spawn points. I always like to know where I'm attacking. So I don't know. I went bio every time I play Terran versus Terran, and I switch over to mech. Like Thor or Banshees or anything, usually I do terribly. So I tried to keep it Marine Marauder, threw in a couple mines, but I saw that he had tanks, and I mean, I had to get tanks. Otherwise, there's no way I could have pulled that out.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait.
How about from your perspective, Ghost? Sorry about that.
Wait a minute. Oh. Wait,
What?
Catalina. Yeah.
Your perspective on Catalina.
Oh.
First game. First game.
Yeah, basically, I went with my normal 15 fast expand into Cloak Banshee. I stuck with it a little too long. I thought he spotted it, but I was kind of hoping maybe he didn't. And yeah, so that put me a little bit behind. And I just never really recovered. I should have switched, but I didn't. Oh well.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw you swapping your, I think it was your barracks and your starport. So I saw that you were going Banshee. I think that's what happened. I knew I needed detection.
Yeah, if you know anything about me, I will pull Banshee out
Yep.
one
Oh,
game
okay.
at
yep,
least.
yep.
Which, to be fair, awesome because they're cloaked
Yeah.
flying units. I mean, dude, yeah.
Why not, right?
Uh-huh. 'Cause we're Protoss players, so it's like
I like
to
invisible.
us, it's like yeah, DTs all the time.
Yep,
Why not?
Yep.
Any
like-
time of the game, yeah, get DTs. Do it.
Anytime, Dark Shrine.
Exactly. When you're ahead, when you're behind. It's not an early game because you can't do it. But anyway, that is the first game. The second game, obviously, is the one we want to start talking about. So this got completely out of control at many levels, and I'm sure you guys have a lot to say about it. So we'll start with Ghost this time on this game, on this map.
Well, basically, I went for Fast Hellion Drop, which is a play that I've started playing around with and I really like. Because you get the 1/1/1 out really fast, and so you drop with a couple Marines, 3 or 4 Hellions. And you can do a lot of economic damage with it. And then I followed it up with Marine Marauder Tank, Medevac, and then went to deny his third, and then I said I was camping out. Noticed I was floating money, and decided, well, I could pull a ZRQ and just build planetary fortresses everywhere.
Yep.
So I did. And then I noticed when I killed off his bait, like I knew he had buildings somewhere because he wasn't being revealed. The game wasn't ending.
Yeah.
And it just got to the point where, like, as the game dragged on, like I honestly wanted less and less to be in it.
Yep.
Like there were 2 or 3 times where I was just like, I should just, because this is just, just chasing around the map.
Yeah.
It just, nothing against Bert. It was fun for a while, but it just gets old.
The interesting reality about that whole thing. You know what? Actually, we'll let Bert talk first before I say anything. But yeah, Bert, that had to be a little bit of a roller coaster for you.
Yes, it definitely was. So I went into the game expecting to have fun, not really win that one. So I knew I wanted to proxy Ghost, like, starting off. So I built for it right away. You could see I wasn't building a lot of Marines or Marauders, which I still should have for defense, but I saw that I really wasn't at risk immediately. So playing the ladder, my league, people are really bad at pulling their SCVs, which Ghost is great at pulling his SCVs.
Yep.
So I wasn't able to decimate him like I was.
Oh, he even pulled his command centers. How often do you see that?
Yeah, like that was ridiculous.
Oh my god.
So I knew that I wasn't going to be able to win with Ghost, and then I did see you. You did cordon me off, so I wasn't able to get my third, and I knew without an expansion I'd be dead. So I dropped in your base, and I saw you had minerals left. So it was my goal to basically try and do somewhat of a base trade. And since I knew you, like, if I could take out your base, then you wouldn't have too many scanning capabilities. So I decided to go Banshee so that way I could. Obviously, it would prolong the game, but I was hoping I could get you in the long run by taking all your orbital command centers and turrets and just gradually take out your forces.
Yeah, about that. I mean, he had just finally gotten your production. I was actually half expecting Ghost to just lift up a building. And I was gonna be like,
Oh
I was
yeah,
actually at that point, if you had gotten to the point where you both had floating buildings around and you were like running around, I would have been like, I declare a draw.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. So
It was
I
It
did
com-
vote the
it com-
command center. That was
by,
cheap.
by like the 45-minute mark, lifting up orbital commands when all I've been doing is dropping planetaries just is completely gone from my mind.
Yeah.
I figured that. I knew that was a possibility. I was like, oh no, is he just kind of forgotten? Like it's not even in his brain anymore. Oh
Like
no.
I just forgot how to StarCraft.
Yeah, like
literally,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing
it was
is,
gone.
oh man, the thing is that's just it's such a yeah, kudos to Bert for hanging in there. So, like you saw the one tiny possibility and went for it. That's amazing. Like annoying.
That game was
I
just
imagine a little bit, but
And
it worked.
I mean,
When I realized he wasn't lifting, I was on the edge of my seat, just
You're
like
like sitting there going, "Don't lift your buildings, lift your buildings. Please
I'm like,
don't lift the buildings."
don't hit L, don't, no.
like the thought crossed my mind, he could be back in my base.
yep.
But I was like, he couldn't have gotten very much out of that because I fast expanded, so I didn't really think I had that many minerals left in it.
Yeah.
So I thought, and this is probably just from playing ZRQ. I was like, he probably built command centers everywhere, and I was like, but I built command centers everywhere, and then when I finally found it was just too late.
I actually thought when that base race first started, I'm like, how is he going to kill those siege tanks? And then the siege tanks left, and I was like, oh, that's how. Uh-oh.
Yep.
That's not good. But man, that was an insane game. Thank you guys very much for playing once again. Well, as long as you're not too disgusted with each other to allow a rematch, I want to see it.
Oh, it's all in good fun.
Good,
It
good.
just
Thank you.
and any 45-minute game, like if Bert was in my position, I'm sure he would probably just kind of be feeling the same way.
I would.
A 45-minute game where you spend 30 of it chasing the other person all over the
nobody
map.
enjoys chasing a flying Terran. That's
No. Fly. No.
universal experience.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
No.
My
It's all
games
good.
are
But
better.
it's okay. I'm okay with it in this case because he did it because there was a possibility of winning. He
Yes.
didn't do it to drag the game out. He's just like, I got it. There's a possibility. I'm gonna go for it. Love that.
Ooh. So that was a marathon.
Yeah.
Everybody needs some water. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I don't know about you guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Emotional roller coaster.
That was fun. I enjoyed it.
It's very
I'm
good.
like super awake right now.
I can't wait to watch the replays because I know overall I think Ghost has a better macro than me and micro. I don't know how I won.
Oh, those games are very exciting. You guys are a nice match for each other. I like it. But yeah, as we already said. Anyway, we are done for this evening. There are 2 matches tomorrow. One of them is from replays. It's going to be Dave Sprite versus Force Fields. It's best of 5. Should be some pretty fun. As well as we have the final matchup between Death Row and Probe, which will also be a best of 5. That's going to be at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. respectively PST. And we will see you guys then.
Yeah, definitely tune in tomorrow. We'll see you later.